Alright, hey guys, it's Hot Dog Wiener Kid here, and thought I'd make a update video on how to make a car in Gary's mod, as it was one of my very first videos, and it seemed to be pretty popular. So, this one should be much better quality than the last one. So let's get into it. So, the first thing that you're gonna want to do will be to pick out the frame, sort of, for your vehicle. So, I mean, really, it's up to you what you want to use. You can use anything that you can fit a seat on, basically. So, let's see here. I'll just go with this cart, because why not? So, pick it up, then go Shift E to snap it, and then right click and let go. And that'll freeze it in place. Go to Q, and we'll do our wheels first. So that's weld. We want the wheel tool. So you're going to want, you're going to want to have your forward set to forward arrow, reverse set to reverse arrow. I already had that, but I was just showing you. Now for wheels, there's a wide selection of wheels, and again, it's up to you what you want to use for your cart. But I will, those might be a little small. A little big. I will just go with these ones. So, also for these, you're going to just want to put the friction down to 0. Torque, you'll put it all the way up. Force limit on 0. That way it won't break. Now, I just undid that. And place a wheel. Then place a wheel. Notice how the arrows are spinning clockwise. What you're going to want to do is actually, when you get to the other side, they're still spinning clockwise, but to match the other wheels, you'll have to go up to them and hit E, and that flips it to counterclockwise. And all the wheels are spinning the same way, and it should work. Now, oops, don't want a crowbar. Just release this. This will actually work for forwards and backwards, but it doesn't have a seat yet. So it's shaping up. Now you're gonna want to add steering to it. So best way to do that is you go to your tools and then over to your thruster. Just pick a small thruster, and then what you want to do is put, depending on the size of vehicle, if it's a smaller vehicle, set the force to like a little lower maybe, and don't worry about these. Then you can have effects on if you want, it doesn't really matter. And then for the first one, you're gonna want left arrow forwards, right arrow for reverse, and then that one with those configurations will go on the front left and the back right. And then we're going to reverse that, so right and then left, and put them where they aren't. There. Pop that on there. And you can probably guess what's happening now. You go forwards, backwards, and that's what happens when you got the thrust too high. So, you can fix that just by going in, lowering the thrust a bit, going back over to the tool, and press that one, and that one. Then we're going to have to flip it again to correct for that. And then do this one and this one. Now, let's drop this. Much nicer thrust. Alright. So, also, with just using wheels, you'll find that your car isn't all that fast. So another thing you can do is you can get more thrusters, and then set forwards to the up arrow and reverse to the down arrow, and then just get whatever thruster you want. You can get a better looking one if you want. And then you're going to want to put the thrust up a little bit, to go faster. I get that. Cool gun. And you gotta figure out, okay, so this is the back. Let's pop that right on there. And it's much faster, probably faster than you would want it. But, you know, that's alright. Just set it to a lower thrust if you don't want it as fast. I'm just gonna freeze that, and the very final addition to this will be the seat. So you're going to want to find the chairs function. Now, this is all stock. These things that I'm using, it's all pre-built into the game. So I have some other add-ons, but I'm not using them, so those aren't going to matter. So you just get a chair. Any of the chairs in the chairs category we were on will do. Oops. Just get that centered. It's going to bug me if it's not centered. Alright. Now, what you have to do now is go to your weld tool, weld the chair to the frame, and then click on both of them to unfreeze them. Now if you go up to the chair, you can hit E, and you're in the chair. Now, use your arrow keys to control it. And it's kind of crazy how fast it is. And of course it will flip. So, that is how to make a car in Garry's Mod, version 2. This car is very fast and unstable. Remember, wider wheelbases will be more stable. And also, less thrusters. But, yeah. Other than that, works. Thanks for watching.